first you walked in the joint, I could see you were a man of distinction, a real big spender, good-looking, so refined. Say, wouldn't you like to know what's going on in my mind? So let me get right.
I'll tell you what's going on in my mind. Politicians should stop these debates about whether to increase spending 6% or 7%. Obama's budget proposes 6.8%. Inflation's less than 2%. They must increase spending by triple the rate of inflation? It's always more, and this is nuts. We should learn from countries like our neighbor to the north. Years ago, Canada cut spending. Real cuts, not the fake Washington cuts where they say, well, we plan to increase spending $10 billion, but now we'll just increase it $9 billion, so we really cut $1 billion. No, they increased it, $9. Canada, however, made actual cuts. They cut the Agriculture Department 22%, fisheries 27%, natural resources down almost 50%. Why did they do it? Because their politicians were more sensible than ours. They acknowledged that their spending was going to eat their future.
In the mid-90s, Canada's finance minister said, "We are in debt up to our eyeballs. That can't be sustained." Their debt level was just as bad as ours is today, almost 70% of their economy.
When I was growing up in Canada, people who went on unemployment insurance were said to go in the pogie. You could work as little as 8 weeks, taking the rest of the year off.
What would they do?
Playing hockey.
They play hockey all year?
Oh, yeah.
No work for most of the year. So, in 1995, Canadian leaders cut unemployment benefits and other programs, and as you see here, Canada's debt stopped increasing. And as Canada ran budget surpluses, its debt's been going down.
And things got better.
Things got better. The economy boomed in the 90s. Think about what government does. Government wastes most of what it spends. And so just cutting government spending and having that money be in the hands of people means it's going to be used more valuably.
Although Canada fired government workers, unemployment didn't increase, it dropped from 12% to 6%. When people are free to spend their own money, life gets better. More recently, during the worldwide recession, when President Obama increased spending with the massive stimulus, Germany and Sweden cut spending. Yes, Sweden, formerly known as the big welfare state. Did those cuts hurt economic growth? No, the opposite. Sweden's economy grew faster than any other in Europe. Both Germany and Sweden recovered faster than America, despite our expensive stimulus. And even the United States tried this approach once, sort of. When the Cold War ended, the first President Bush reduced military spending, and then a Republican Congress kept President Clinton's spending in check. Spending still increased, but not as fast as the economy grew. The result? A balanced budget and a booming economy. When people are free to spend their own money, life gets better. We know what works. But it's not intuitive to people. Well, to you Stossel viewers maybe, but not to normal, less informed people. Most Americans see problems and just assume government must be the answer. That's why I wrote this book. When politicians say, we can solve your problems, we should say, no, they can't. Individuals solve problems. Governments fail. The politicians don't want to hear that because they like spending other people's money. Who doesn't? But it's not right, and it doesn't even work. That's why I say, hey, big spenders, just stop it.